Hi, this is Vicky from the Spellbound Bead Company, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to do a pave setting on a 14mm Rivoli. Hi there, so in this video I'm going to show you an alternative way of bezeling a Rivoli to the one that we did last week using peyote stitch. This week's using a version of sort of a modified right angle weave using pearls, size 15 seed beads and size 10 or 11 seed beads, and again a 14mm Rivoli. So as before, I've pre-prepared my needle with a metre or so of thread, and I've tied a keeper bead about 15 centimetres or so from the end of the thread. Okay, so I'm going to start by making a base ring of pearls for us to work from. So for this I'm going to pick up 10 pearls, and these are 3mm pearls. Five, 6, oops, 7, 8. Let's hope we don't need that one, it's just bounced on the floor. 9, 10. Now you can find the instructions for this technique on our website under the Revelling in Rivolis page on the free projects section of the website. There's also a pendant that uses this, which is called the Puccini pendant, and it's also the basis for the Rigoletto bracelet that we do as well. So I've got my 10 beads, and I'm just going to go through that first one again just to join them into a ring. Ooh. There we go, and then I'm going to go through them all again a second time to make sure the ring is nice and firm. Now I'm going through these 2 at a time. You don't have to do that, you can go through them all one at a time if that's easier for you. It's just about speed for the video. Okay, so through there. And I'm going to just move on one so I'm not coming out right next to my keeper bead. So there. And there we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm essentially going to build the sides of the pendant to make like a little basket for the Rivoli to sit in. So to do this, I'm going to pick up 3 size 10s, another pearl, and 3 more size 10s. Bring those down to your work, and what you're going to do is you're going to go back through the pearl that you've just come out of, which is this one, and then through the next one around on the ring, which is there. Oops, try not to get that keeper bead in the way. Okay, so for the next stitch we're going to join it to this previous stitch. So we start by picking up 3 seed beads and a pearl, and you're then going to go back down through the 3 seed beads there, the pearl at the base, and the next pearl around. Okay, and again pick up 3 and a pearl, and down and through, and we're going to do this all the way around till we get to the last one, and connecting the first set of 3 and the last set of 3 is slightly different, so we'll show you that in just a minute. Okay, you will find that this will start to cup upwards as you're working, and that's absolutely fine because you need it to make like a little basket. So through there. And three. Oops. And one. And there. And through that one. Through there. Right, this is the last unit that's only connected on the one side. So we go through, and this stitch is exactly the same. So we're going through there, and we're going through the next pearl, which is the first pearl in the ring. Now, to connect these two together, what you're going to do is you're going to come up through those 3 seed beads on the side there. You're going to pick up a pearl and go back down those 3 to connect that, and then just pull the needle through the bottom. We're going to go through that pearl there. Oops. Up through the seed beads and out through one of the pearls on the top of the ring. Okay, and you can see there we've got a little basket shape that your Rivoli will just sit into the top. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to use the size 15s to just pull this top diameter in slightly. So we're going to pick up a 15 and go through your pearl, and we're going to do this all the way around. 15 and through a pearl, and through a pearl. Okay, there's no need to pull your tension too tight at this stage because you need to pop your Rivoli in when you get around. So just try and be careful you don't catch any of the threads inside your pearl as well, just in case you do have to undo anything. It will just make it that little bit easier. Okay, so here we go. Whoops, lost the hole in the bead. Must be there. Okay, there. And then there's the last one through. And then what you're going to do is drop your Rivoli in, make sure it's face up, and if you just pull on this working thread, it'll just pull tight enough so the pearls just sit over the edge of the Rivoli and hold it in nice and tight. Now what you need to do is go all the way through these beads at the top of the ring at least once more, preferably twice if you can get it, and just make sure you pull it nice and tight so that it's nice and secure around the top. That's a lot of nices in a row, isn't it? Once you've done that, just go all the way around. And then we're going to finish off the threads. So if we come down through a couple of beads on the side here, and then we're going to tie a knot by going under the thread that's running through the beads and through the loop that you've made, and pull that tight, and that will sink down, oops, in between the beads. And we're going to go through another couple of beads. We'll go this way around. Whoops. There we go. And tie another knot. There. And then go through another couple of beads there. We're not going to cut the thread right next to the knot because that's how you run the risk of your knot coming undone. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put this thread under a slight tension and snip, and what will happen is the bit that you've cut off will sort of shrink back inside the pearl and do that. We'll do the same thing with the tail left by the keeper bead. We'll take the keeper bead off and we'll finish that thread end off in the same way, and then we've got our beautifully bezeled Rivoli.